This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
This is the 7 a.m. Barbados Today update for Friday, March the 7th, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Good morning. A deadline has been set and it's now for the management of LIAT to act. It has been given 100 days to implement a recovery plan for the regional airline that includes cutting unprofitable routes. That decision came after the Board of Directors meeting held yesterday at the Hilton Barbados that involved the Prime Ministers of Barbados and Antigua and Barbuda and St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the Financial Secretary of Dominica. Chairman of the Committee of Shareholder Governments, Vincentian leader Ralph Gonzalez, suggested that the airline's management has acted too slowly in cutting back on some routes. And Board Chairman Dr. Gene Holder said the failure of more countries to invest in the regional carrier while benefiting from the service is clearly unfair and unreasonable. He told a press conference last night that it's time for the airline's management to make hard decisions.
What we plan to do is examine our routes again with the help of a certain amount of expertise which we have on the ground at the moment, and that we will certainly seek to reshape the routing system in a way that provides a good service, but not to have an abundance of social routes at the expense of the commercial operation.
Meanwhile, Dr. Gonzalez says private sector investment in LIAT will be welcome, but sent a clear message that those individuals must be above board.
We have a lot of private sector buccaneers, not of any reputable type, holding out that they have $200 and $300 million from some entity somewhere in Europe or in Kazakhstan or Azerbaijan or some place or the other. No buccaneers write me and I reply to them. I want serious people with serious proposals.
On to other news now. Faith-based organizations across Barbados are giving their full backing to the fight against non-communicable diseases. Around 100 religious leaders have signed the declaration pledging their support. President of the Healthy Caribbean Coalition, Sir Trevor Hassel, who made the announcement yesterday, says this is a significant step in bringing the problem under control.
These church leaders gave commitment to establish and further develop health and wellness ministries for the planning and execution of health programs. They committed to teach the theological and faith-based rationale for healthy living. And finally, they gave a commitment to reach children and youth in their congregations and communities with specially developed age-appropriate programs to promote health across the life course to prevent NCDs.
Sir Trevor was speaking at a ceremony to unveil a mural at the Chronic Disease Research Center at Gemmots Lane. He also disclosed that hypertension contributes to about 45% of all cases of heart disease in Barbados.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
They are some of the leading ladies of Barbados, working hard to ensure that this island achieves its highest standards of development, but seldom do you get to see them in the forefront. On International Women's Day, Barbados Today highlights their contribution in a special March 8th edition, dedicated exclusively to women. Time is limited, so call Donna today or email her to find out more about this unique offer. Barbados Today, celebrating all the women of Barbados who inspire change.
In the region, workers at Antigua and Barbuda state-owned media company have threatened to strike today. The shop steward at the Antigua Broadcasting Service says the more than 50 employees are fed up and want government to pay outstanding money for risk allowance. The ABS staff are also demanding raises dating back before the 2009 general election. Internationally now, the largest office supply retailer in the United States is closing 225 of its stores in North America by year end. Staples says it's seeking to trim about $500 million in annual costs from next year. The closings amount to 10% of all Staples locations. That's been the 7 a.m. update. Join us again at noon. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.